SupYoLo. SupYoLo.
What's up, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of SupYoLo. Today, I'm super excited to bring you Brendan Patrick, the blind artist, and 3 members of the Mati group, Evans, Dave, and Mark. Say hello.
Hi. Hello.
Mark, can you tell us what you do?
One of the founding members of the Mati group, and then I'm a painter, a general artist kind of guy, and a co-owner of 13th Hour Tattoos in Roseville.
Dave?
I just joined the Mati group like 3 years ago now.
Yeah, we're on there.
3 years ago now. I do all sorts of art, recycled wood, acrylics.
Oh, cool.
And I'm also the guy that goes out and networks the most.
Brendan, when did you start doing art?
I've been an artist my whole life, and I was actually, my previous life, a tattoo artist, but it doesn't really go so well these days, not too many people want a blind tattoo. Once I lost my vision, it took me a minute to figure things out, and I'm back to painting.
There's actually an event being hosted kind of in your honor, isn't there?
We're doing an event called Blindsided, and it's basically a fundraiser for Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. And cystic fibrosis affects me very much so because I do have it. And I've had a double lung transplant from the effects of it. So yeah, I'm very glad that I can kind of bring whatever my darkness into the light and get a little light shed on.
Yeah, it's a big deal. Can anybody from the Mati group tell us a little bit more about Blindsided?
What we're going to do is we got a bunch of artists together, 16 or 17 now?
Closer to 18
Almost
artists I think we have right now.
For now. And we're all going to paint blindfolded. Kind of like an in solidarity kind of idea. Paint while blindfolded. And then we're going to auction all the artwork off, proceeds going to the foundation. And then the idea is that none of us will see the art that we produce. Kind of the same as how he doesn't get to see what he does.
And then the pieces that, if they don't sell in the auction, they get thrown into the fire pit and they never get to see them ever again.
Really?
Yeah.
So everything gets destroyed or whatever doesn't sell. So
So we're trying to hope they sell, so we can raise some money for cystic fibrosis.
And again, 100% of the proceeds, including the door entrance fee, goes to the cause as well. So
how did this idea kind of manifest? Where did it come from?
well, we've been talking about doing something for this cause for quite some time. We just had no idea. And then last year, was it? We're on the podcast that we're doing.
We were drinking. I went to the bathroom and I was like, oh, you know what? Because I think we talked about Brendan in some context just before that, because he's participated in our art battles.
Okay.
A lot of times we do an art battle where everybody gets together and then you have 3 hours to work on a random theme that we pull out of a hat.
Oh, that's cool.
And he's actually participated in that a few times and killed it. We had talked about it, and then I was in the bathroom and I was like, oh, I got a good idea. And so I came back in the room and I was like, hey guys, by the way,
I had a bathroom epiphany.
Yeah, blindfold, just like Brendan, and then we're gonna burn it and we never get to see it.
Wow.
And a year later.
That's perfect. That's awesome. Yeah, and like a year later, we were like, let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
And the days kind of worked out for all of us, and now we're on the 30th. We're hosting this show, so it should be a good time.
Awesome. So can you tell us where it's going to be and what time it's at?
It's going to be at the Tangent Gallery. It starts at 1 o'clock, goes till 8 o'clock.
Tickets are $5 at the door?
Well, it's $5 suggested donation.
If
you want to give us more, please donate more. And then we have 2 bands, Raccoon in My Car, which is a couple of guys that play guitar and upright bass. I believe there's a banjo, I'm not too sure. And then we have another band called Bingo Mama. Okay. I'm not sure, but they might be playing blindfolded. Wow. I know the drummer is going to be playing blindfolded for the cause. He's trying to get the other musicians to do it as well.
And then a silent auction?
Doing a silent auction. We're going to have, we have some local Detroit artists that have donated some of their pieces for the cause. And so they will have a silent auction for that. And then, of course, the auction afterwards. We'll have the full bar at the Tangent Gallery.
Food.
Yep, we have some food.
Do you kind of see this as like an annual event, or is this?
Well, we're always doing shows because we do the Detroit Artist Ball, we do with Tipsy Tinsel. Usually in the summer times we'll do St. Albertus, our show called At the Rectory, and we're always looking to kind of get more in, the kind of.
Well, we do, and we did a mural fundraiser last year
for the Tangent,
where we painted the outside of the Tangent. And I have a
Joe versus the Man.
Yeah, Joe versus the Man. Yeah, was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm very grateful to have you guys offer to help put this show together, and you guys have been so kind to me over the years, and like they've stated, I've done several shows with them, and you guys have always been so great to me, and just thank you.
We love you.
Yeah, we love you. Family to us.
Don't.
Well, Brendan's pretty basically like the fifth member of the group too, like the unofficial member too, because he's been with almost every single show we've done. Just about, he's been in. So
It's like we're the Ninja Turtles, and I'm Casey Jones.
that's who he is.
Brendan, can we hear a little bit about your story?
Yeah, I'm blind and I make terrible art. Where else do you want to go with this?
So, I was thinking of a concept earlier that was kind of interesting. Is that when you don't get to see your art, usually like one of artists' biggest things is, oh, I'm not happy with that piece of art yet. Oh, that's not good enough. That's not good enough. But with you, I feel like it could all be good enough. It's all. But so how do you determine what's good to you?
Well, I think that was
Mona Lisa.
right. I think that was an interesting point when I first started painting again after losing my vision.
Right.
Because I'm not staring at my piece days after I've think that I've finished it and going back and throwing some details. When I'm done with the process, I'm done. It's just time to move on to the next, and it's more about letting my art go and releasing it. And it's also really helped me just kind of, I basically have become a painting factory. But no, it's really good to where I don't hold on to what I think it has. But with that being said, I feel as if my art's definitely progressed throughout the years, and I feel like I've definitely been able to create more detailed images on my canvases. A thing that I've been doing lately is picking up toys and actually feeling the dimensions of the toy and applying the dimensions onto the canvas and trying to recreate.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think. I mean, personally, I've never seen it. So, but no, I've been doing like an R2D2, and I did.
Which looks so
toy.
No, it just looks freaking awesome. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll have one of my assistants grab it off the wall for me. But yeah, no, so yeah, that's been a new thing, and that's really kind of taken my art to a new level for me, and just, so yeah, a lot of it's pretty nerdy, like Star Wars stuff.
How do you determine what you're gonna paint?
That's a good question. I feel that's the hardest part for me, actually, is just coming up with concepts. Yeah, I feel like the execution is easy. It's the concepts that are hard. And
The execution is the easy one.
oh, yeah, painting. But I think really just a lot of meditating and just trying to open up my mind and kind of find that relaxing state and let my imagination open up and try to pull images out of my head. I had mentioned that I lost my vision at 26, so I had a lot of time to see. So I mean, I still have like a backlog of a whole catalog of movies embedded in my brain, and I was really into old monster movies, and that plays a huge influence in my work. So I kind of pull like that, and also I'm a 90s kid, a lot of Double Dare and a lot of Garbage Pail Kids, very lime green, very slime kind of inspiration, I suppose, that has really played into my work. So I feel like I pull influences here and there, and I play in a punk rock band, so a lot of like punk rock artwork on their covers of albums out, that's definitely played a big influence on me too.
Yeah. Well, if you want to reach out to us, the best way to do it is, besides for like on our Facebook, you can email us at montygroupdetroit@gmail.com. And if you want to participate, hit us up on that. Or if you want to donate some artwork or anything, or not even just artwork. If you have a small business and you want to donate some of your products, supplies, or even just make a donation,
Anything.
just kind of reach out to us through that, and we can kind of go from there. So
Is there a Monty Group social media?
on Facebook,
The Facebook page.
the Monty Group,
Instagram.
Oh, and Instagram as well. The Monty Group. Just search for the Monty Group on Facebook.
MATI.
Yeah, MATI. So
Yes. And Monty means I in Greek, right?
let's choose this right
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
Doing our little shameless plug.
Brendan, do you have any social media?
Do I? Yeah, I mean, you can just go to my Facebook page. That's my primary use that I use on social media. Just Brendan Patrick, BRENDAN. Patrick is in the same.
Thank you guys very much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for having us on. It's wonderful.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate this. Thank you.
All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll see you next week. Doctors, as always, 10 weeks.